navigating global
typing deal with
tensions,
someone,
beliefs,
and the charter
and
says Detroit, right?
education
And
gaps.
It's like Iraq
Let's
for us.
dive into
if
this
you do a deal
complex
with them,
landscape.
they're going to go back on it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do they feel the same way about Israel?
I think so. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah.
Mm.
And Israel around big. I mean, I remember like a long time ago, Israel did a stealth bomb strike and like destroyed their nuclear facility they were building. Like they've always been go back and forth. The only reason Iran been actually attacking Israel, they've always been like through proxies, right? Through Hamas, Hezbollah, giving them funds and stuff. But I don't know.
That's tough. You and just gotta pray for everyone.
Yeah.
Gotta pray for everyone. It makes you more. At least for me, it makes me more appreciative.
Oh yeah.
It makes the capitalism and socialism arguments futile.
Yeah. It does. And plus, like being in the United States, we're relatively safe. Of course, 911 happened. That's like a whatever it was. But relatively, you realize odds are you're gonna wake up in the morning. City itself is not gonna be destroyed by a missile attack, right? For the
Yeah,
most part, right?
yeah, yeah,
So you feel worried like you're in Israel, you don't know.
yeah, yeah. Because it's funny. People don't really think like how good we got it
Mhm.
because north of us is Canada and south of us is
Yeah.
Mexico, and we're not. There aren't tense relations there.
No.
There isn't the worry of, like you said, is waking up,
No.
missiles just fly
There's not
over the
gonna be a
city.
10,000 division of Canadian people on the border tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, and more importantly, how would you act if that was the case?
Y-
Like, what is the policy you support then look like?
Yeah.
People don't consider that.
I'm gonna bet if like there was like extra like armies on our borders or wanted to invade us, I bet everyone would be pro gun then.
For sure.
Everyone would be pro gun then.
Yeah, that was one of the first things that who's Russia at war with Ukraine when
Zelensky.
yeah when the war had first started. I believe one of the first things that happened was that he legalized their ability to own
Yeah.
firearms. It wasn't funny, but it was like it was interesting.
One thing was funny, right? That happened. You had a bunch of liberals saying, "Hey, let's send our guns to Ukraine. They need them." Like, what? How does that make sense? You're anti-gun, but now you want to send guns over there?
Yeah, yeah, that's it's it's very hypocritical. It's very hypocritical. What I found though with either side, like it for me, it doesn't even make sense a lot of times to even like point out flaws in an
No,
argument
it
because
doesn't. It doesn't.
at this point it's a cult. I
They're
mean,
so like ingrained in their belief.
yeah, it's their religion.
Nothing you do is going to change it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's
So
people, who think Trump is the worst thing ever. You're not going to change their mind.
yeah,
Other people who think, Vice President Kamala Harris is the worst person either. Like, like I don't believe Kamala Harris is a communist. I don't believe that.
mhm.
It's like I don't believe Trump's gonna like destroy the country. But some people believe
Well,
that.
he didn't.
Yeah,
He's already in office.
yeah. And thinking like, yeah, people like he's gonna come destroy the whole country. He become a dictator, but he left the last time.
Yeah,
How can they stay last time? But
yeah.
everyone has their beliefs. What do you want to call it?
It's their religion.
Yeah,
It's yeah, it's their religion, and there's no like reasoning with it. And for some reason, people don't, and I have no issue doing this. Like just saying like, "Yeah, I'm not qualified. Like
mhm,
I don't know."
yeah,
It's okay not to know. It doesn't make you weak
mhm.
or make you look soft. Just not know something. I think that comes from school culture though, where you were cool or like elevated, like your status was elevated
Yeah,
by knowing more stuff.
yeah,
And the issue I think a lot of people are having when they leave school, they don't you know the real world doesn't operate on that kind of
no,
time. Don't give a fuck about what you know.
no, they
It's,
don't.
it's who you know and what can you do. And a lot of people when they graduate have a hard time coming to terms with that. Like, well, my degree is this. All right, you know, you need to learn how to politic now. You need to learn how to grease the wheels and how to appeal to people. And you just don't learn that in school. Like you don't learn that at all. Actually,
No.
like it leaves you inept, like in that regard.
Yeah, I definitely think schools are gonna change big time next 10, 20 years. First of all, like is education even worth it now with all YouTube University, all these free courses to learn, ChatGPT, all this kind of stuff, right? I
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I saw the Twitter post, X post that kind of went viral when the teacher was saying like her job now with her papers. It's a college professor too. Was saying her job now with her papers is just to check for plagiarism, and is no longer like to really uh judge or grade the depth or the understanding of the topic. Um, I don't feel sorry for that though. You created a system where you're you're incentivizing people to do whatever it is to get a good grade. Uh, and also your papers are they are distributed in a fashion in which I mean, the topic that you want them to write to can just be bullshit. I mean, if you just have to say, because I had this issue when I was in school. I would get a paper like in a government or history class, and I would give my honest opinion on it. But because it wasn't in lockstep with what the bulk of what the class agreed with or saw to be politically correct, I would get penalized for it. And I remember being in office hours and talking to the professor and saying, "Hey, look, if you just want me to say things to agree with you, then just say it. Like, why are we even playing this game? Why even do it?" So I don't feel sorry for if if you are doing something that can just be replicated with because Chat GPT doesn't have depth. You can tell when something's written by Chat GPT. It doesn't say much. Like you don't walk away with a feeling that it just has the surface level, like it has like glossy words. It has nice prose, but like
yeah, throw some fluffy words in there and stuff.
yeah. But so they shouldn't be giving them prompts, giving the students like topics to write on that can just be bullshit like that.